The galactic command station, orbiting the core world of Veranis Prime, had seen countless fleets arrive in its long history, armadas of the Zethian Dominion, mercenary cruisers of the Thran Collective, even the legendary dreadnoughts of the Uller Confederacy. Yet the words now flashing across every tactical display froze every officer in the chamber. Caution! Incoming human war vessel. The alert pulsed in crimson letters across the holoscreens, repeated in every translation band. Admiral Crevasse, a veteran of 12 campaigns, narrowed his silver eyes. Humans? Impossible. Their homeworld was quarantined centuries ago. They lacked the industry to field proper fleets. But the sensors did not lie. A single vessel was cutting through slipspace like a blade, tearing into real space at a velocity that would have shredded most ships into molecular debris. Instead of disintegrating, it stabilized instantly, hull glowing faintly from atmospheric friction. The warship loomed into view. Black, angular, scarred with ancient battles. It wasn't colossal compared to the Council's flagships, but something about its silhouette carried menace, as though the void itself recoiled from its presence. Size! Crevasse barked. Only 6 kilometers, sir, the sensor officer replied nervously. Laughter rippled around the command chamber. Compared to the Leviathan-class dreadnoughts of the Council, this war vessel was almost modest. But the amusement died as quickly as it began, because the ship was still accelerating. It wasn't slowing to parley or broadcast recognition codes. It was charging straight toward the station. The Admiral's mandibles clicked uneasily. Open hails. Demand their purpose here. The comm channels lit up, but the human vessel responded only with silence. Then, a single transmission pierced through, carried not in galactic standard but in raw, unfiltered human tongue. The translators struggled for a moment before producing the message. Stand down. This is your first and final warning. The words were delivered without arrogance or bluster, just a cold, matter-of-fact certainty. The bridge crew exchanged nervous glances. One ship, warning an entire fleet? Whispered a junior officer. Crevasse snarled. Arrogant primitives. Deploy all batteries. Show them the futility of defying the Council. Dozens of dreadnoughts swiveled their cannons toward the intruder. Swarms of fighter craft launched in disciplined arcs. The void between stars filled with energy signatures. The human warship moved first. Its hull plates shifted, revealing a lattice of glowing lines that pulsed like the heartbeat of a titan. Then came the light, not the crude beams of plasma, nor the clumsy missiles of the Thran pirates. This was something else, weaponry that bent physics until it screamed. Lances of compressed singularity energy erupted from its sides, tearing through entire squadrons in a single breath. The Council fleet's shields, designed to withstand hours of bombardment, failed in seconds. Ships imploded, their reactors destabilized by the unnatural strikes. Fighters vanished in brilliant flashes as if they'd been erased from existence rather than destroyed. What kind of weapons are those? Cried the tactical officer. Crevasse could only stare. Humanity had been dismissed for centuries as a curiosity, a half-feral species bound to its blue planet. Yet the war vessel fought with technology none of the galaxy's great empires could replicate. Then came the most terrifying moment of all. The human ship stopped firing. It drifted silently amid the wreckage, its weapons still glowing but dormant. A new transmission crackled through. We do not seek war, but if you bring it to us, we will end it. Every surviving officer felt the weight of those words. This wasn't a threat, it was a statement of fact, as immutable as gravity. Crevasse sank into his command chair, mandibles trembling. Recall the fleet, he whispered. Do not engage. Mark this system as forbidden. Across the galaxy, whispers spread like wildfire. The Council had faced an unknown human warship and barely survived the encounter. Entire star systems murmured with a single chilling phrase. Caution! Incoming human war vessel. It was no longer a simple alert. It was prophecy. And every species in the galaxy understood. If the humans truly returned to the stars, no empire would be safe.